I'm James from J Kirby Electrical, and in this video I'm going to be giving you tips on how to avoid a rogue electrician. Number one, timekeeping. Now, this isn't essential, but I believe all decent electricians should turn up on time, or at the very least let the customer know that they're running late. Now I know things happen, traffic, you sleep in, the van breaks down, that's understandable, but at least let the customer know that you're running late. The amount of horror stories we hear from our customers that have used other electricians in the past where they haven't even shown up, or they have shown up for a quote and never followed it through with actually sending the quote via email or letter. It seems crazy in my eyes, but there you go. Number two, certification. Now, certification is very important. We believe that a job isn't complete without an electrical certificate. Now, if you're having jobs done where you're having extra points added in, so they're running cables, if you're having a fuse board change, or if you're having a whole new circuit installed for a new shower or a cooker or a shed supply, all of these should come with an electrical certificate, an EIC. There's no excuses, has to happen. So if you're having quotes done by an electrician, ask the question, is it coming with a certificate? If they say it doesn't, in my eyes that rings alarm bells. I'd still stay well clear. If you're just having a light fitting swapped, or a broken faceplate changed, or upgrading your faceplates to decorative metal faceplates, these type of jobs don't need certificates. So but like I say, anything that has any cable alterations or changes in the house, major jobs, it has to have a certificate. No excuses. Number three, uniform and vehicle. Again, any decent electrician should be turning up, sign written, so you know they're coming, you know exactly who they are, they're not ashamed of anything or hiding anything. They want to be turning up with things like this, t-shirts with their logo on, screaming who they are. If the guy's turning up in joggers and a holy t-shirt, in my eyes, I would stay well clear of those. Number four, service with a smile. Now again, this isn't really a must, but I know if I'm talking to a trader and to have some work done on my house, I would always want the tradesman to be smiling with a happy, positive attitude, that actually enjoy their work. You don't really want the guy in the next room tutting and sighing all day and giving negative vibes in your house. It's just not a nice situation to be in. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't actually like having strangers in their house at the best of times. So again, just my tip, I would say, get a nice, happy, positive guy in, not the miserable one that's going to be putting you on edge all day. Number five, tidiness. So if their van turns up covered in mud, or they open the back of their van up and there's a mound of tools and rubbish everywhere, that screams to me somebody that's not very proud of their work and is just generally untidy. What's that say for their workmanship? Again, for me, that's an avoid. If I was going to hire somebody, it sounds really strange, but I always put them on the spot and say, can I check the back of your van? And they always kind of look at me like I'm a bit strange, but it tells a lot about a tradesman. Number six, communication. Again, it's letting the customer know if you're going to be late. It's the correspondence with the office. And if you've got any inquiries, it's how quick they react to them and follow them up. Number seven, no surprises. Now, we hear horror stories about this again, where people have works done and they've been hit with a massive bill at the end of it and they're not entirely sure why. Well, make sure you tell them you don't want any surprises at the end. Again, this comes under my next tip as well. Number seven is quotes and estimates. Always get a written quote, whether it's via letter or handed out, printed bit of paper or an email. Make sure you get it on paper, exactly what the work's having done and exactly how much it's going to cost you. At least then you know where you stand, they know where they stand, and there shouldn't be any hidden surprises towards the end. And at least tell them you want to be made aware of any extras. I mean, we would never do it to any of our customers. We would always keep our customer in the loop if there's any extra works that we need to do the job that's going to incur any cost difference. I think it's just good communication, and it's a better way of working. So next one is work guarantees. Now, Ask the tradesman what kind of guarantees they give with the work. Now we give a 5-year work guarantee on all our labour. And now materials are a bit different. Materials come with manufacturer's warranty, whether it's a year or a year standard on everything. Some materials come with longer. Now obviously that's out of our hands. It's not really much we can do about that. But as for our workmanship, we guarantee that for 5 years. We stand by our works, and anyone that comes into your house you choose to give you an electrical quote should do exactly the same. So due diligence, I believe there's a lot to be said about due diligence. Do a little bit of a search, check for feedback and reviews online. You've got the world at your fingertips with your smartphone or your laptop. You can check them up. Go on Facebook, go on Google. There's so many places you can check, or even check a trade. Have a look, see what you can find on them. If there's anything bad to be said about the company, you'll surely find it pretty quick. So that's the end of my how-to video. I hope you found it useful. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more helpful videos.